What's up, YouTube fans? Today I want to take a look at the G.I. Joe classified Snake Eyes and Timber, as well as this cool bike from Maisto. So this actually is not a G.I. Joe Hasbro product, so I'm going to go over that separately. I'll probably go over that first, actually. And then we'll take a look at this set here and see them kind of together. So here is the Maisto Honda CBR bike. It's really well done. So this is a model bike, basically. This company makes models. This is actually relatively cheap. It was 16 bucks on Amazon. I'll try to put the link in the description if I can remember. But the detailing on it is really nicely done. You got the headlights here. Nice black paint here. Glossy paint. You got chrome here for the brakes. Orange markers here. You have shocks that don't actually move on the back, but on the front, but on the back they do actually have, it has a shock absorber, which is kind of cool. Rubber tires. It does roll on those tires. Obviously it doesn't stand unless you have the stand down, so you do want to put the stand down so it can kind of hold up. You got two pegs here for the feet. It is tough to get his feet actually sitting on these, but you can do it. For the back you've got orange taillights and then a red brake light and some more side markers here. There is a second seat up here. I'm not sure if we can put somebody on it. We'll try. But overall, really good looking bike. You can turn the wheel on this as well. And it does say down here, it's got some markings. Very cool looking bike. Let's take a look at Timber. This is painted beautifully. You got a nice wash over the fur. The fur is sculpted well, and then you got a nice wash on top of it, so that really makes it look good. Nice scar here across the face and eye. The eyes are really done well. They kind of shine. Are they like... Yeah, they're kind of a metallic paint, so that looks good. Nose is painted. Pretty much 100% painted. They even did the paws on the bottom. That's just attention to detail. You can see they have all this here on the bottom. That looks really good. Articulation wise, he's got a lot. The head goes up to there, down to there, and it rotates all around. You have articulation on this part of the mane or the fur. This is, I guess it's supposed to be a wolf, but it was his pet, that kind of obeyed him. Coming back to here, you have waist rotation and crunch. So you can kind of move from there. The arms will rotate all the way around. They have a ratcheted joint here. You just get one click out of it at the knee. You have another click here at the ankle. That looks like it goes 1, 2, 3 clicks. And then the toe can also move up and down on its own. So it can go up to there, back to there, and it can rotate in and out. You can get some wide stances if you need to. So pretty good. Back legs also rotate. Same thing. You got a rotation here, but it's just one click. Yeah, one click there. But this one moves a lot more. And then the paw can go back and forth and rotate. He does come with an accessory, which is cool. You get this alternate angry face, beautifully painted. You got the white teeth, red for the gums, the black outline here. This is great. So you can just pop this off the ball peg, put this one on here, and this is a little tight, so you got to give it a pretty good squeeze. There we go. And now you have this really aggressive fish. I kind of like this, or I prefer this, but if you want a relaxed pose, you can't really get it. Oh, I forgot to talk about the tail. You can rotate here and go down to there and up to there. So if he's in attack mode, you probably have it down. But there you go for Timber. Really like him. And then last but not least, here is Snake Eyes. Beautifully done. I believe this body, or at least parts of the body, are the same as the Beachhead, which I did review a long time ago. Here's the back. He's got the vest here. All kind of a rubbery material. You got the gear here. He's got his holster for the gun, holster for the knife. Nice boots. Everything is black on this. I like it. There's nothing really shiny other than the glasses or goggles. So it's kind of more incognito than the first Snake Eyes that we got before. So I'm happy about that. And I kind of prefer the look of this one. It's just more of a classic look compared to the newer style of Snake Eyes. He also has nice, flat, big boots, so he's easier to stand up. I find a lot of the G.I. Joes are harder to stand up. He comes with a lot of accessories. So, first of all, you get his handgun. Looks like this. And it does come with a silencer. So you can plug that onto here. And you get that. This will fit in his hand, of course. And you can get the trigger finger around. He also can stow this away, and this is one of the things I love about this classified series is you can stow almost everything. This particular one you can't stow everything, but almost everything. So the silencer can go here, and then the gun can stow right here, and there you go. You also get a knife painted in silver. This will fit in here as well. Really good looking knife, actually. It's really well done. That can also stow right here. And I don't know if it goes that way or this way. It doesn't. I guess it doesn't matter. For purposes of looks, I'll put it like that. You also get a couple of guns. Now, these are the ones that don't necessarily stow away, but you get this Uzi. I'm not a gun expert, so I don't know. I think it's an Uzi, but submachine gun, some sort. Sure, one of you will let me know. But there you go with that. He also gets an automatic kind of rifle. It does have a clip that you can pull out. So that's pretty cool. And these are kind of like the more realistic looking guns. So they kind of did away with the futuristic, you know, fake looking laser guns, and now they're giving you more realistic, like actual weapons that they would have. So that's something to note here. You don't get any swords with this version, so just be aware that if you're a fan of the swords for him, you don't get that here. And then last but not least, you get this gun. This one, it also can take out the clip. Good looking. None of them are painted. They're just done on black plastic. But since it's Snake Eyes, I'm okay with it. It helps with his look here. All black. So this can also go in his hands. And now he's got the two guns. Now you are left with kind of basically one thing. So what I found is you can actually store the bigger gun. This one doesn't really, there's not really a spot to put it. I guess you can kind of fake it, but this one actually will fit in here. So if you just get the front wedged in like that, you can actually stow. So that's kind of cool. You can store the gun on the side there. And he can sit on here. It's a little challenging to do it, but you can get him. So final thoughts on the Snake Eyes and Timber and the bike here. Let's start with the positives, and we'll start with the set from Hasbro first. I really like the look of the Snake Eyes. That's actually my favorite one they've made so far. So this is actually going to be my Snake Eyes from my collection. I don't need all the variants. This one works. It looks the most like the classic. I forgot to mention you do have a little grenade here. It's not removable, but it's just molded in there, and it says G.I. Joe on it. So I really like that too. I also like Timber. I think they did a great job on this wolf. The articulation, the overall look, everything about it, I really like it. It's really, really well done. The accessories you get here with the Snake Eyes are pretty good. You get 3 kind of bigger guns and then 1 handgun. It tends to fall out, so took it out temporarily, but you can get all of that stowed on him. But what you can't get stowed is all of the machine guns, so you kind of have to figure out where you're going to put them. Now, I have some G.I. Joes that don't have a gun, so I'm going to give them one of these. And I also forgot to mention, this one does not remove. You can't remove the clip off of this Uzi. But I did find a space on this. So as far as the bike is concerned, This is such a good deal. For 16 bucks, you're getting a really detailed bike, way better than what we get from the GI Joe line. Let me just show you. Here is the Breaker bike. Kind of the only bike we've gotten. I don't know why we haven't gotten the speed cycles for Snake Eyes and also for Storm Shadow, but this bike is very cheap. It's just a kind of a regular plain plastic, unpainted. There are some painted details on it, but it's also kind of bigger. So one thing that T-Man told me, which he's the one that actually got me to find this, was these are a little bit small. So me personally, I think it's okay as far as size for the character, but this is kind of the size you could expect if they made a speed cycle by Hasbro, right, for the classified line. So it is a little bit small, but overall for 16 bucks, I mean, you can't go wrong. That's it for this review. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.